Hi, everybody. My name's Helena. I'm just going to jump in really quick and just introduce you guys to Levade. Some of you may have heard about it already, but what it is it's an equestrian training app. So just to sort of introduce it to you guys, I'm sure this is something you can all relate to, but when I'm in the saddle, I find that that is one of the few moments where I am really present. You know, we live in this go, go, go society where we're constantly busy and we're constantly checking off things on our to-do list. And I find that obviously when I'm in the saddle, it requires that I am so present and in the moment. And if I'm not, we all know what happens. We hope the coach is not looking. It's not good. Anyway, so what Levade is it really helps to hone in on what we're doing in that present moment in the saddle, because I'm sure you've all been there too. You're so focused, but the second you dismount and start taking the tack off, it's like my brain is already buzzing. It's buzzing with all of the tasks that I need to complete the rest of the day. Maybe I'm thinking about tomorrow. Maybe I'm thinking about a deadline 2 weeks from now. And that means that, the next time I find myself at the barn getting ready, maybe I'm already on the horse and I cannot for the life of me remember what I just did the session before. So if this is something you've experienced, Levade is the tool for you. So what is Levade? Levade is a mobile application, and it's a platform that works to connect you with your equestrian team. Now, what do I mean when I talk about an equestrian team? I mean, everybody who's involved with the training, riding, and the overall success of any horse or riders. Sometimes we have multiple coaches, we have multiple trainers, we can even be working with multiple horses. Not only is that a lot to sort of keep track of mentally, but it is just a lot to, work with on a daily basis. So what a Levade is it is the most in-depth training log that allows you to track exactly what you did while you were in the saddle. So that means that it enables you to really track your progress, to teach and practice more precisely, and overall gives you a look at what it is you're truly working on every time you get into the saddle. So how does it actually do this is probably the next thing you're wondering. So there are many features that make Levade act in that way to help enable you to succeed. So how does it do this? First of all, it keeps a training log of all of your lessons. So this is great, obviously, so you can keep track and look back at what you were working on in your previous lesson, but it also means that you have a history of all of the lessons that maybe you taught or participated in for X amount of time. So that really, really is helpful when it comes to billing, the thing that nobody ever wants to talk about. It helps to keep you accurate and on time with that, and helps you keep your records all there for you. And beyond that, it also helps to record your achievements and your different training tips. So what that means is that you are able to look back, and during your lessons, you can note exactly what's going on. Your coach is able to write the tasks that you've done. It can note things as important. You can take photos and videos and store them in there. And everything is really stored within that one session. You also have scheduling available. So the second you finish, you have your week ahead of you. You can plan in your next lesson. It means no more being late or forgetting. It's all right there for you. So one of the real things that sets our app apart is these voice to text notes and the video and photo recording and sharing. So what that means is during your lesson, your coach is able to take photos of videos of you and also give the verbal feedback. And while they're giving that verbal feedback to you, it annotates that. So you have the direct verbiage and feedback that your coach is giving you written with those photos, with those videos. It gives you all of the context you need in order to have all of that important information right in front of you at your fingertips. That means no more scrolling through the endless photo and video library, no more having to sit through like an hour-long video to really watch your entire lesson. This is literally handing you the most important stuff, that really like the meat and the potatoes of what you're doing with your coach right there for you in one place. So just a few more things here that we have is we have, like I said, Levade is a platform to help connect all you with your equestrian team. So that means everybody involved has a profile, whether you're a rider, whether you're a trainer, whether you're a horse owner, or even the horse itself. We really want an accurate log to make sure everybody is working together and is on the same page and moving in the same direction, which ideally is forward. So that means, like anybody involved can participate in logging what's going on with a specific horse. So it allows you to monitor your horse. Every horse gets its own profile, so you can keep track of its health. You can have all of its, key contact information all readily available for you there. We also have included a library of resources in Levade, which I find personally very helpful and important. There's many times where you're trying to think about what was that exact figure, what was that exact movement, what are the heights and distances for specific exercises. And so there's no more need to Google that. Just within the app itself, you have this library available to you. So just to like quickly go through it, why is Levade great for coaches? Ultimately, Levade is an excellent tool for you to help build and expand and streamline your equine business. People are paying you for your invaluable knowledge. Really, you're giving out your expertise and your information, and people want that. And there's so much value in that, but right now people aren't able to absorb all of that correctly, or as much as possible. We lose about 70% of the information we are given verbally. So that means that your students are leaving without 70% of what you've just told them. That's huge. So this really helps to streamline that entire process, and it allows you for more accurate billing, scheduling, and being able to track all of your different horses, riders, clients, everybody, all in one place. So for riders, it's pretty obvious, like this is crazy. Right now you're losing, like I said, 70% of the information that you're being given in a lesson. Like that's nuts, that's part of the reason why we created this platform in the first place as both coaches and riders. We just really didn't like that statistic. You put so much effort into your training and your sessions and the care and development of your horses and that building that connection, but without proper and accurate, ways to follow and track your information, you're losing it. So this definitely brings a lot of added value to your lessons. So for horse owners, why is this so important too? Especially in the times of COVID, there's a lot of restrictions. Maybe you don't always want to be at the barn. If you have somebody else training your horses for you, this is a great way to remain involved without needing to be there at all times. And you can also see and schedule in, take notes of different appointments, of different like health notes things that you've realized, and everybody who's involved in the training and development of your horse will see that. It really means that everybody is on the same page. So there's a lot of different apps out there, and every different app has its strengths and weaknesses. But for Levade, really what sets us apart is our ability to bring all elements of your lesson and your players together into one space, and to really help build off of your progress and to allow you to shine to your best potential. We don't really, we're not about telling you how far you've ridden unless that's a note you put in. We're really about helping you get the good stuff, really get the most important information so everybody can progress faster. That's really, we're all about efficiency. So if you guys have any questions, thank you so much for your time and, letting me jump in here and give you my little spiel. Like I said, my name's Helena, and you can reach out to me at any point in time. You can send me an email at helena@levade.io. You can check us on social media or our website. It's just all levade.io. So please don't be shy. If you have any questions, please reach out, and I hope that you'll be in touch soon.